Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. And on tap tonight, it's the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder at Chesapeake Energy Arena. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. King is out there with Porzingis, and it's Brunson in at the 1 spot. And for the Thunder, Horford is out there with Muscala. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Maledon. And it's Ariza in at the 3. On the league, Doris, we're seeing plenty of small ball, but some teams are going big. If you were a coach at this point, which way do you think you'd lean?
Well, Kevin, I think the best coaches maximize the talent at their disposal. And sometimes a coach philosophically may believe in, I emphasize the three-point line. I want to eliminate all mid-range shooting. I want to get to the restricted area and the free throw line. I mean, to me, I love playing a high-tempo, wide-open floor game. Let's let the players show off all their skill.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Here's Muscala. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
And this, the first of 3 games these two teams will play against one another this season.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Such a smoothness and ease to the way Shai Gilgeous-Alexander plays. What a pretty drive. Makes it look easy.
Now here's King, coming off a solid outing against the Lakers. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk with Oklahoma City's head coach for just a minute. They really don't want this game to come down to the wire. Coach said Luka Doncic is so good in the clutch, either shooting it, driving it, or passing it. We'd like to avoid that scenario altogether. So that means they have to be comfortably ahead in the 4th quarter. Kevin?
Thank you, David. It's Ariza on the wing. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Outside, Porzingis. Outside, Hardaway. And King, here we go. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Now, here's Maledon. The pass to Muscala. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Brunson covering. In the corner, Horford with it. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Al Horford's shot is just so pretty. Doesn't get a ton of lift, but boy, is he accurate.
A couple years ago, after making All-Rookie second team, we knew Gilgeous-Alexander was good. But, Greg, last season he went from good to great.
I mean, how about almost doubling his scoring average? Became a tremendous rebounder out of the backcourt. He gives you assists and picks up steals as well. Once he gains more strength, this guy could be a perennial all-star.
It's his first trip to the line.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
Guys, I know we've discussed this many times, but I don't think statistics really reflect Al Horford's true value. This guy is a terrific player and a pro's pro.
Now here's King. And stolen by Horford. It's Ariza on the wing. Guarded by Hardaway. Drains it from beyond the arc.
You know this. You better honor admire Trevor Ariza if he's beyond the arc. He is more than happy to fire away.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the game right now. And here now the Thunder. They trail by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Horford. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Horford's got 6.
Well, the passing ability on display for SGA. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting it done.
Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below!
Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And Doncic gets it to go.
You got to remember that Luka Doncic is so much more than a shooter. He's got every shot in his arsenal, even amongst the trees in there.
To the right side. Porzingis with the steal. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Porzingis has got the ball. And here is Maledon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Gilgeous-Alexander against Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Muscala. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Passes to Horford. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Mavericks leading by 3. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Now here's Maledon. Pass to Muscala. Shoots it. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. For Dallas, they've gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. King. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Mavericks shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. And he knocks down the first one. And the Thunder making a change here. Dort's checked in. Both free throws good from King. Here's Maledon. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Back to Muscala. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The teardrop falls in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking...
Wow, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Now here's Maledon. Brunson covering. And here is Maledon. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. bucket is good.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
And King, here we go. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Horford, and the dunk by Horford.
Well, what a pleasure to watch Al Horford go to work. Does all the right things, and that time gets an easy dunk.
Here's King. Oh!
My goodness.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Maledon, stolen by Brunson. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. And Doncic throws it down.
Well, Doncic's terrific floor vision in the open floor. He also understands how to be the guy to finish.
The pass to Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Poked loose, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. A different look for Oklahoma City. Baisley's checked in, and Miller's subbed in for Maledon. And then for Dallas, Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. and Josh Richardson subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Now King, he's got 17. 6 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem, and those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. To do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible, and I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Miller, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Thunder shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And their success rate on the season is right around 77%.
Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. They've got Trevor Ariza. Maledon is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Mike Muscala, and it's Baisley in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. The Mavericks have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
That's good from King. Here's Maledon. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Maverick in the last matchup against the Lakers was driven. He finished with 66 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And with that, the Maverick lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket for Muscala. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second, and he slams it one-handed.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander.
And they continue to control the glass.
And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop.
great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander attacking and in rhythm on the offensive end.
Pass to Hardaway, wide open, and he hits the jump shot. Hardaway has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Yep, that one goes in there. Brunson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Mavs.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now, here's Maledon. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A putback. It's good on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
You know, at 7'3", yes, he can dunk, but with that athleticism and his sense for the dramatic and his flair, look out, folks. He can be special.
Maledon passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one drops.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Here's Hardaway. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Hardaway has got 6 points in the quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Here's Baisley. Porzingis with the block.
This guy showing great potential as a rim protector. Porzingis a threat to block shots anywhere, anytime.
Here's King, and he dunks it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
And last year, Dallas gave Porzingis the contract he was looking for to the tune of $158 million.
And Greg, credit the Dallas organization for believing in Kristaps Porzingis' talent. And now credit Porzingis, because you have to share shot attempts and usage with Luka Doncic. What has he done? He's concentrated on better rebounding, better rim protecting. This guy is all in on winning, and what a combination these two guys can be. He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Muscala kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot by Baisley, no good.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
This guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, someone you can trust. An excellent free throw shooter, very willing to perform in the clutch, someone you love having.
Pass to Baisley. Second shot opportunity. Here's Horford. Porzingis with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. King with the steal. Now Now the fast break. King with the ball. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, go get it, big fella. Porzingis with the skyscraper.
Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder in their last game, a loss to the Raptors in Toronto. Miller surveying the floor. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
For Oklahoma City, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. The first one falls, and the Thunder making a switch here. Dort's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Hardaway, terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
And I like that they're not settling, getting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Pass to Maledon to the inside. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Baisley, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Brunson with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Doncic passes to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Listen, we all know Luka Doncic can score, but equally impressive to me is his playmaking ability.
Maledon passes to Horford. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Porzingis. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And the first one at the line is good, so both teams making some changes here. So Horford gets 2. A minute 50 left to play in the first half. Here's King. That one falls coming off Burke's feed. Burke's got 3 assists in the game.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game. Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A 4th would be inexcusable.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Powell, he's checked in for King. And Dorian. And so it's Dallas, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game for Maverick.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
On the court for the Mavericks, Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with King. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. King's shot is off. Thunder trailing by 16. To the paint. There's the pass to Maledon. Muscala with the ball. He kicks it to Horford. 5 on the clock. Here's Maledon. That one off the back iron and out. Mavericks leading by 16. Here's Porzingis. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Muscala. And a miss there on the triple. Now the Mavericks with it. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And Doncic throws it down.
I'll tell you this, Luka Doncic will never turn down an opportunity to finish at the rim. He's elite and loves those opportunities.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Muscala misses.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
And King, here we go. Nice shot by Porzingis.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Horford. The shot misses. Nice D from Porzingis.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Banked in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17.
Great concentration through the contact. Gilgeous-Alexander, excellent focus.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
How fast off his feet is Gilgeous-Alexander. What a dunk.
King. It's stolen by Ariza. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. The shot by Melodon, no good. Dallas leading by 23. King, the pass to Porzingis. It's good for the 7th time this game. He has shot 7. He has made 7.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Boy, you respect the shot selection from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just taking what the defense gives him.
And King, here we go. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Horford. The Mavericks have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. No good on that one. And the Thunder making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 21 points in the game. For 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Kings got 9 rebounds now tonight. Inside, Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And this is why people believe Porzingis is a long-term star in the NBA. He can carry a team for long stretches.
Passes it to Muscala. He's up top. That shot missing. Nice D from Porzingis. Pass break, Dallas. There's the steal. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Here's Muscala. Porzingis with the block.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
On up the court. And the dunk by Doncic.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And Doncic was part of a draft day trade that so far seems to have worked out pretty well for both teams.
That's exactly right. Doncic, Greg, was selected by Atlanta with the 3rd pick. He was then quickly shipped to Dallas for the 5th overall pick, which turned into Trae Young, plus a future pick. Neither of these young men wasted any time putting their stamp on the NBA. I do think their futures will always be discussed in connection with the other.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Dort. He's got 10.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
And the Thunder pushing it up now. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. Darius Miller, he's checked in for Muscala. Richardson, he's checked in for Dallas. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
And here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 20-6 run. Outside Hardaway. Here's King, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. The Mavericks have gone 9 of 13 from the line. Oklahoma City has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the 3rd, still 0 for 3. Pass to Dort. 6 to shoot. The Thunder with another miss.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Dort passes to Baisley. Gilgeous-Alexander against Richardson. And pushing it up is Dallas. The Mavericks again in transition.
Boy, and the foul. Doncic has got great upper body strength, completes the play. Nicely done.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr.
Well, Luka Doncic, from the moment he stepped between the lines in the NBA, has flashed incredible potential and skill.
Here's Dort. 10 points for him. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the floater. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein. Here's Richardson. And it's Richardson slamming it down.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
To end the drought. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And since last season, Doris, a lot of coaching changes. Why do you think so many?
Kevin, I think there's a lot of contributing factors. Some of it is ownership and front office.
Group getting ready for Dallas. Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for Cauley-Stein. King comes in for Dwight Powell. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. And Trey Burke subbed in for Josh Richardson. Down the stretch of last season, Greg, we saw some teams resting healthy players, even ones out of the playoff hunt. And they got fined. But is the amount, which I think is about $25,000, is that enough to discourage that tactic?
You know, I don't think it is. Not when team revenues are measured in the hundreds of millions. You got to do more to keep them honest. But by the same token, you know, if I got $200 million invested in a guy, I want to protect my investment. And so if I can rest them here or there and prolong their career, I think my organization's all the better for it.
Trevor Ariza out there with Horford. Then there's Maledon. Then it's Mike Muscala, and it's Dort in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Down low, here's Horford, and a dunk by Horford.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Burke, the pass to King. To the middle, here's Kleba, and Kleba slams it in.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Ariza outside. Knocked away. Muscala, the pass to Dort. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
The Mavericks have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. King inside, guarded by Horford.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Maledon passes to Muscala. Now in the dunk contest, we saw Michael Jordan take on Dominique Wilkins. These days, not as many star players are participating in these skills competitions, like Greg the slam dunk.
I think it's a great point you raised, Kevin, and I think in part because back in that era, you know, the reality is guys didn't make the kind of dollars they make today. And there was more risk, I guess, in the mindset of guys today, and they didn't want to take that challenge on. So I wish we would see more of our stars in the slam dunk contest, but
yes.
I don't think that's going to be the case, unfortunately, as much as we'd all like to see it.
King, the pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Kleba, and Kleba slams it in.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Horford the pass to Dort, and he gets it to go.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
Here's King. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Oklahoma City's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
The Thunder have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Here's Dort. Kleba defending. Horford, good. Horford's got 7 now in this quarter.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
King, that's good.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Now, here's Maledon. Burke covering. Here's Dort. And the Thunder, another 3.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Oklahoma City has gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. And there's the pass to Maledon. Now Muscala. Here's King. Here's Finney-Smith, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
One shot.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Thunder shooting reasonably well, 45%. Jerome passes to Horford. They shoot again. Williams' shot is off.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational. Horford the pass to Jerome. They need this. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got his third assist on the night. And so it's Burke who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. King, that's good.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Horford kicks to Miller. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Diallo inside. Defended by Milton. No good with the layup. King outside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Jerome passes to Williams. Here's the three. Milton grabs the board.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Right wing. Burke kicks to Milton. Finney-Smith passes to Kleba. Here's Finney-Smith. King with it, guarded by Horford. King, that's good. 59 points for Maverick.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. King, that's good.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Outside, Horford. Inside. And a dunk by Horford.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Mavericks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Maverick.
Boy, I think you could pick about any area of this basketball game and feel like he excelled in it. He was a dominant figure at both ends of the floor and finishes with a triple-double. What an unbelievable performance.
Here's Jerome. Williams outside. A second chance effort. King with the block. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And again, 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Passes it to Williams. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. There's 14 seconds left in the game. Here's King. Yet another bucket.
He's scoring at an insane level here, folks. The defense powerless to slow him down.
Yeah, he's on a mission, closing in on third place all-time in scoring.
And Wilt Chamberlain holds both the first and third place scoring marks. First, of course, for 100 points, and third place all-time with 78. Anytime Wilt's name comes up, you are making history.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.